Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls Remastered. Let's see where our adventure is going to be taking us next. Okay, I'd like to say in our last episode we kind of took care of all the extra stuff at the Undead Asylum and took out the Stray Demon and picked up the Peculiar Doll. I am wondering if we picked up... Okay, before we advance... Oh, I think we also took out Moonlight Butterfly. So that's what we have been up to the past couple of episodes. Before we head on over to the Darkroot Basin, though, I'm going to pick up a sorcery. Because pretty soon we're going to be able to obtain a fairly powerful staff. I think it's called the Witch Tree Branch. And seeing as our intelligence is not super high, only 15 so far, the magical adjustment will be fairly high in comparison to some of the other early game staffs. But before we do that, we're going to want to pick up a sorcery or two. Gotta go all the way down to New Londo area. The beauty of Dark Souls is how interconnected it is. Just takes a couple steps and poof, we're right where we want to be. Do we have enough arrows? $103 should be enough. Let's throw those on there. We don't need the bandit knife right now. We will want our short bow. And as far as shields, should be good. Probably actually switch that to the Dragon Crest shield just because we have more enemies coming up with fire. It's always just so creepy. But not quite ready for that.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, but look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, there's not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim. What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about? What is it? There's nothing to... We're both...
Okay, not much of a talker, Mr. Rickert. Let's actually see if we can purchase Heavy Soul Arrow and Soul Arrow. We're going to want both of these probably. There we go. We're not going to need that catalyst.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Okay, awesome. And I believe... Let's see, we have 2 attunement slots, so that is good. We will need that. Not that way. Okay, let's head on back up to Firelink, attune those 2 spells, and then make our way over to the Darkroot Basin. Heavy soul arrow and regular soul arrow. Wonder if they have a cool description of these. Soul arrows inflict magic damage, making them effective against iron armor, tough scales, and other physically resilient materials. And then we have heavy soul arrow. A more powerful but also slower sorcery, difficult to use due to a long cooldown and a limitation on the number of castings. Okay. Now, even though we don't have a catalyst at the moment, we did attune those 2 spells just because by the time we get down to our Witch Tree branch, we're not going to be by a fire to attune, at least not a super nearby fire. So I figure just have them in our attunement slots right now, and then we'll just be all set. Okay, blood red moss clump. Got another friend coming along here. Now we're gonna make our way over this way. It's always fun to try to see if we can see new things that we haven't seen before. Okay, Darkroot Basin. Let's try to get that crystal lizard up ahead. There we go. Twinkling Titanite and a Titanite chunk will come in handy, because I believe Velka's rapier is upgraded through Twinkling Titanite. Leather gloves, leather armor, leather boots, longbow, and feather arrows. Nice. Okay, let's draw the knight over this way. A little more space. I believe this is the halberd knight. So mostly backstabs for this guy. I believe on my first ever Dark Souls playthrough, I actually did end up using the Black Knight Halberd. Titanite chunk. And it was a pretty effective weapon. I had no complaints with it. But I haven't used it since just because there's just so many weapons to try out. Kinda like trying new ones every time. Okay, we got the grass crest shield over here. I don't think this one has any special description relating to Velka at all. Old medium metal shield of unknown origin. Lightly imbued with magic which slightly speeds stamina recovery. Okay. Pretty helpful shield. Can't say I have used it too much. Okay, we've got some golems to take out now. I have a feeling the S-Stock is not going to be super effective against them. Oh. We got another one coming. Not ideal to fight two at the same time. Okay, kind of kite them around each other. Okay, one down. Okay, two down. A couple more to go. I think just 2 or 3 left. Hopefully the Hydra will help us out a little bit. knocked us down on that one. Okay, and one more golem to go, and then we're going to work our way toward the Hydra. Helped us out that time, awesome. There we go. Oh. Hopefully we can get there before getting hit too much. Oh my god, we're dead. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but we just try again. Can't say that happens too often. Kind of a bummer about all the golems, though. I think we just took the wrong angle. Probably use the trees for cover a little bit more next time. I wonder if the Crush Shield is better. I mean, it's not really fire or magic, but I wonder if that just works better for this situation. Okay, let's work our way back down. We also have some souls on the line. Don't want to lose those, because we're going to want to be picking up a special ring soon. I think the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. And that is, I think, 20,000 souls. So we're going to need every soul we can get. Oh. Oh. That was a little too close. Okay, down to one. Okay, two more to go. Let's quick grab our souls before we lose these. And hopefully the Hydra will take one of these guys out for us. That would be awesome. Okay, not what I was hoping. Oh. Go figure, having trouble with the golems. Okay, one more golem to go. Okay. Now let's not make the same mistake twice. Because we don't want to keep redoing the golems over and over again. Okay, we should be pretty good now. Just slowly work our way down on the Hydra. Oh, good hit on that one. Well, that is unfortunate. Trying to think, our endurance is not very high at the moment. Kind of whiffed on all of those. Just working our way. Okay, fill up our health. Not a fan when that happens. Fill up our health again. got one of the heads. Make life a little easier. Okay, 2 heads down. Okay, 3 heads down. Can't see, there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, another head down. Okay, I think now we can start going toward... A little too close on that one. Okay, a couple more heads to go. Okay, there we go, one more. Oh, he is in. Oh. Okay, here we go. Completely whiffed on those. We almost got it. There we go. Okay, awesome. And we got the knight set. Okay, do we have our ring on? Yes, we do. Okay, I believe we have to reset the area, if I remember correctly. That took an oddly long time. Okay, there is the golden golem. A little more formidable than the blue type. Oh. Got very lucky on that one. Okay, just keep turtling around. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we've almost got him. There we go. Got a little too close there at the end, but now we get to talk to Dusk.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulisil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulisil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay, now we gotta go back across the lake over here. And then we should be able to pick up that witch tree branch.
I am Dusk of Ulysio. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Okay, learn gesture. Purchase item. We are going to want the Ulysio Ivory Catalyst. Match adjust is 180, which is awesome, and that'll carry us pretty far. Like, until we're around, I think, 30 for intelligence, we should be able to use the Ulysio Ivory Catalyst. Formed by enchanted whitebark branches, the whitebark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. So we'll want to buy that. I don't think we're going to be using any of the sorceries, though. Maybe cast light. That might be a good one as well. Light-producing sorcery is elementary, but nonetheless demonstrates the achievements in mysticism of Ulysio. Such magic has not been developed even in Vindheim, so we'll buy that one for later.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulysio differ from the magic of thy mage. It is difficult to explain. Ulysio's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? The sorceries, it is difficult.
We got all of our dialogue. Now I believe...
Pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
we will want to reset one more time, I believe. And pick up the Crown of Dusk, which will greatly boost our sorceries. Okay, we're not going to be needing this right now. Let's throw on our Catalyst. And way over there is the Crown of Dusk. And I believe her entire outfit set as well. Special magic crown bestowed upon Dusk, Princess of Ulasil, upon her birth. Its wearer is blessed by all manner of magic. This raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic also rises. So, not too many enemies, especially right now, are going to use magic damage against us. But if they do use magic against us, our defenses against magic are less now that we're wearing the Crown of Dust. However, our attack with damage is greatly boosted, so it's kind of well worth it. There should be a bonfire up ahead. It's kind of like a tucked away bonfire. Rarely have I ever used it, but in this situation I think it'll be helpful. I think it might be over here actually. Kind of near where that Black Knight was. And that'll probably conclude our episode as we are right around 40 minutes. Okay, so I think in our next episode we will work our way toward the tower where Havel is, and probably make our way on over to the Capra Demon, and eventually toward the Gargoyles. But until then, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.